Hello mga kapangarap, kaibigan at kakampi. Welcome pong muli dito po sa ating pang-apat na video presentation para sa subject na lie detection. So hindi na natin patatagalin pa, ilatag na natin ang unang katanungan. No? Ito po ay tungkol po sa computerized polygraph system. Okay? In CPS or computerized polygraph system, in retrieving the file of previous polygraph test, one must go to letter A, subject list, Bravo, new subject, Charlie, question editor, and Delta, rerun the chart. No? And our computerized polygraph system is just like our computer, no? Or like our cell phones, okay? So, kung gusto mong pumunta or makita yung pong file ng previous polygraph test, then pumunta ka lamang doon po sa subject list. Okay? Yan. Kapag ka mag-i-encode ka naman ng bagong subject na isasalang sa polygraph examination, then just click yung pong new subject, then i-encode mo yung pong mga detalye na kailangan, no? If you want to edit the question, of course, go to question editor. Okay, kasi bago po yung case under investigation, so you can edit the question. But if you want to run the chart again, then just go to rerun the chart. Okay, so napakadali lang dahil yung mga command doon po sa computer ay i-click-click na lang, no? Hindi tulad po nung analog, no? Na ikaw ang magmamarka-marka, no? Dito click-click na lang mga kapangarap. Okay, so yun po ay isa sa kagandahan noong pong computerized polygraph system. Okay? So, second question for this video. Two attachment of pneumographs are needed because of variety of breathers. Generally, the blank attachment detects the breathing pattern of deep breathers. Okay, so ano kaya ang mas focus po na ina-attach, okay, para sa mga deep breathers? Letter A, thorax. Letter B, thoracic. Charlie, abdomen, or Delta is abdominal. Okay? So, what attachment detects the pattern of or breathing pattern of deep breathers? That is the abdominal attachment. Okay? Huwag mong i-attach sa abdomen, kundi sa tapat lang ng abdomen. Kaya nga abdominal, no? Sa thoracic naman ay para sa mga shallow breathers. Okay? Although nagtutugma naman yung pong dalawa na yan, no? Pero mas malakas nga lang yung pong hatak nung pong nakakabit sa abdominal area sa mga deep breathers. Okay? Kaya meron pong dalawang attachment. You have for thoracic area, that is just 1 inch above the thorax. So, sabi nila chest, okay? But that is thorax actually. Thoracic area, no? And the other one is abdominal area. Okay? So, yun po yung dalawang attachment, mga kapangarap. Thoracic and abdominal area. Yan. Now, next question po tayo. The length of the convoluted rubber tube is letter A, 5 inches, Bravo, 7 inches, Charlie, 10 inches, and Delta is 20 inches. Ano nga ba yung convoluted rubber tube? The convoluted rubber tube is the one which serve as the sensor of the pneumograph. Okay? Yun po yung ina-attach doon po sa thoracic area at saka abdominal area. Okay? Na meron pong lock na kung tawagin po ay beaded chain. Okay, beaded chain. Chain po yon, pero beads. Okay, kasi bilog-bilog. Yun po yung ginagamit pang lock, mga kapangarap. At ang length ng convoluted rubber tube standard ay 10 inches. Pero kung naka-range po yan, that is 8 to 10 inches. Okay, 8 to 10. Pero kung ang pamimilian ay 8, 10, 12, 14, that is 10 inches. Okay? Yan, kapag yung nasa school nyo na po ay sobrang mahaba na po, abay baka po masyado ng galgal or masyado na pong gamit. Kaya po medyo mahaba na. Because the standard measurement of the convoluted rubber tube, or some called it as corrugated rubber tube, no, is 10 inches. Okay? Yan. Next question po tayo. In polygraph probe or polygraph examination, the unusual and heavy deep breathing is an indication of ano kaya yon, no? Indication kaya ng ano? Letter A, we have here reliability, Bravo, deception, Charlie is truthfulness, and Delta is emotional responses. Okay? Hindi usual, sabi eh. Ibig sabihin, ito po ay hindi po makikita doon po sa normal tracing or yung time na kung saan ang tinanong ay irrelevant question. Okay, meaning ito ay makikita lamang doon po sa relevant question. Therefore, the heavy and unusual deep breathing is an indication of deception, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Ayan. Yung po yung tinatawag natin na specific response if the question was asked during the heavy and deep breathing is a relevant question. Okay? Yan. Susunod na katanungan. In polygraph test, the respiratory tracing is found in the letter A, top of the chart, Bravo, subject breathing, Charlie, lower of the chart, and Delta, middle of the chart. Saan nga ba matatagpuan yung respiratory tracings, ladies and gentlemen? That is no other than alpha. Yung po'y sa top of the chart. Okay? Yan. So, dun po sa ating previous video, atin pong pinagtuunan ng pansin yung pong arrangement ng pen at yung din pong arrangement ng pagkakabit na kung saan ang pinakatuktok po na pen ay yung pong Numo 1, yung pong pangalawa ay Numo 2, okay? Yung pong pangatlo ay para sa galvano, at yung pong pang-apat or bottom pen ay yung pong para sa cardiograph tracing. Okay? So, yun po mga kapangarap. So, proceed na tayo sa susunod na katanungan. In polygraph probe, what records traces of respiration? In polygraph probe, what records traces of respiration? Letter A, risograph, Bravo, chemograph, Charlie, cardiograph, and Delta, pneumograph. Okay? So, kung titingnan natin, no, medyo paikot-ikot lamang po yung mga katanungan dito. No, mga na-rephrase lamang pero umiikot po doon po sa essential components of the polygraph instrument. Tama? Yan. And the functions of each of the component. Kasama na po yung klase ng questions, yung pong mga klase ng lie, yung stimulus, response, reaction. Yung mga ganun lang. No? Wala naman ng iba. No? Kaya nga isa sa pinakamadaling subject actually sa criminalistics ay ito pong polygraphy, no? O yung lie detection through polygraph examination, no? Yan. So, ang sagot po dyan, syempre, yan po ay Delta, no? The part of the polygraph instrument which records the respiration or yung pong inhalation or exhalation ay yung pong pneumograph. Okay, it records the breathing patterns. So, ang dami kasing terminologies na ginagamit, no? Nire-reword, nire-rephrase, yung pong board examination question para tingnan kung naintindihan nga ba yung pong mga gamit ng bawat parte ng ng polygraph instrument, no? Yan. Susunod na katanungan, in polygraph examination, is your name is an example of letter A, control question, Bravo, relevant question, Charlie, irrelevant question, and Delta, peak of tension. In polygraph examination, is your name is Juan, no? Or is your name is Sammy? Yun po yung pinaka-common na question sa polygraph test, no? Ay example po yan ng irrelevant question. Take note that the purpose of irrelevant question is to gather the normal response of the subject. Okay? Ganon din po yung purpose ng card number test. Ayan. Yung pong silent answer test. Okay? Para makita po yung kung ano yung kanyang reaksyon or yung pong response. Okay? Kung siya'y nagsinungaling. Yun po yung gamit ng silent answer test. Okay? Yung pong card number test. At yung pong mga normal responses ay usually nagagather pagka yung question na ibinabato'y irrelevant question. Okay? Yan. Then yung control question po, no? Yung po ay usual na meron pong range, no? Control questions are those questions which are not relevant to this case or to the crime under investigation, but it is somewhat similar and usually it has a range. Okay? Yan yung pong between 15 to 20 years old or between 2015 to 2020. Yan. Between 2020 to 2022, have you ever? Ganon po, no? Yung po yung control question, no? Relevant question are those questions which are relevant to the case under investigation. It may be weak relevant question, no? It may be evidence connecting question or a strong relevant question. Okay? So, yun po yung mga katanungan dito po sa polygraph examination. At kadalasan, no? Ito po ay tinatanong, yung pong irrelevant question na ito, yung pangalan ay unang katanungan doon po sa general question test or yung po sa GQT. Okay, pangalan po yon, no? Kung saan hindi talaga magsisinungaling yung pong subject dahil yung po totoo, no? Yan. Next question, ladies and gentlemen, and last question for this video presentation, no? In polygraph examination, what serves as emotional stimuli to the subject? Letter A, response, Bravo, reaction, Charlie, question, or Delta, answer. Okay, so ano nga bang nagsisilbi na emotional stimuli sa subject sa polygraph examination, no? Ang nagsisilbi po na emotional stimuli sa subject sa polygraph examination ay yung pong mga katanungan, that is Charlie, or yung pong mga questions na ibinabato sa kanya. That's why sabi ko nga doon sa previous video natin, no, that the questions that is being asked by the polygraph examiner serves as the emotional stimuli to the subject. So, because the questions are the emotional stimuli to the subject, then therefore, the questions must be formulated, okay, thoroughly. Yan. In order to gather the desired result of the polygraph test. Okay? Yan. So, yung pong response is the glandular process. Okay? While the reaction ay yung pong process ng utak, okay, once na-receive yung pong stimuli, then ipaprocess ng utak, Then pagka na-process ng utak, ita-transmit po ng utak, no? Or yung pong ating central nervous system sa mga iba't ibang bahagi ng katawan. Okay? Through the different neurons, okay? Then magkakaroon ng tinatawag nating responses, okay? Or yung pong psychophysiological responses. Okay? Yung pong paghinga, pwedeng magbago sa relevant question, ganun din po yung heartbeat, at ganun din po yung pong skin resistance. Okay? So hanggang dito na lamang po ang video presentation na ito. Maraming salamat sa inyong walang kawang pagkikinig at patuloy pong sumubaybay para sa mga karagdagang video. Thank you and God bless.